Hey everybody. So yesterday I said that I was going to be making sugar cookies today, and like plans do, they sometimes change. My brother and his wife ended up coming over together and they brought lunch, which was a lovely super nachos, and we ended up watching the Packer Bear game today together. So my whole idea for what the layout at least would be based on totally changed because I didn't make the sugar cookies. I'll do that later this week. What I did end up doing was grabbing a couple of photos. My brother makes these awesome super nachos, so that's what this is. I took a little card of the victory. This was posted on the Green Bay Packers Facebook page, so of the 30-27 win against the Bears. Go Pack. We almost didn't squeak that one out. And then this is me wearing a Packer shirt, holding a Bloody Mary. And I took this and sent this to a couple of friends because if you know me, you know I don't drink Bloody Marys. And I've tried to like them, and I've tried to like them, and I've tried to like them, but I love tomato juice, I love tomatoes, but I just was never a big fan of them. Well, my brother made one today, and I actually drank it and really liked it. He made it pretty hot, so I think that was part of it. I did say I think I needed a half a size one though because I got tired of the tomato juice after a while, but I think I'm on my way to actually really becoming a Bloody Mary drinker. Not that I can't have mimosas in the morning, but that's kind of nice. So anyway, in addition to those photos, I have my page from yesterday, which is 4 3x4 photos. So I'm going to be scrapping on the back of that today. I don't have to worry about any colors. And then I took out my my under the tree pop drops. So I've got some green trees and some green dots and then a lot of gold stars and hearts here because Packers are green and gold. That made sense. And then I also grabbed sequins in green and gold and gold star sequins both. So I don't know if I'm even going to use any of these things, but that is a thought. And then the other thing I grabbed is I grabbed my die cuts. And I grabbed all the green here because I don't know what I'm going to want or use. And maybe I'll put those over here so you can see me rifling through them. I don't normally do that right on camera just because they stick to my mat here, which drives me a little crazy. So that is the start. At least that's where, where I'm starting. Now, the other thing I did is I grabbed my green papers here. So the green papers I have, and then here's a piece of green vellum. And then I grabbed my, a little piece of star paper here, although if I'm going to use gold, this probably isn't going to work. And I want to keep this largely green and gold because that's the Packer colors. Kind of makes sense to me. So the other thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to eventually need to find a journaling card. Now I think this picture I'm going to put on the bottom on the right side here just because I'm wearing a very dark shirt and my photo's facing into the page this way, so that'll go there. And I think I'll put maybe just the super nachos right next to that. And I could do this piece here or here. Now I did at one point think that I might want to use this really cool piece of bokeh, like vellum here. And if I do that, I can't use it on this page because you'd see it. I could do it on this one though, if I wanted to. And I don't know how I feel about that. It's okay, but the green is a little yellowy for a Packer page, so I might not do that. What I might do is I like this green because I think this one is a lot closer to what the actual Packer colors are. So since I like that, I think actually I'm not going to cut this yet. I think I'll do that, and I'm kind of planning on that either here or here. And I think it depends on what I find because now I need to use some sort of journaling card up here. And I'm not sure what that means because I don't know if I have any green journaling cards left. So I grabbed my journaling cards from my 'Tis the Season collection, and I do know, like, I used a green one yesterday that said, what did that say? It said this special moment. So, and that would have been actually a good one for today, but it's used, so I can't use it, and that's fine. There's no other green, just solid green ones here. Everything else has some sort of other color, pink and red. And again, I want to keep things kind of green here. This one might have that 'Tis the Season card in it, and I have cut these up before. So I could do that again. And if I did that, I'm thinking what I might want to do is do it like this. Do the 'Tis the Season that way. Just going to look and see if there's any other greens in here. Oh, I see some green back here. What is this? This is I Love This. And you know what? I love that. I actually like that the best of all. So definitely I'm going to use that one. And that's coming from the Elle Studio November, or Elle Studio November kit. So I like that. I think I like this green here because it's a little bit darker. I don't think this green would work, although it's kind of nice because it's more the sort of green that's in my shirt and it picks up on those greens. But this green is so dark that maybe that won't work. Let's see. I just want to see what else I have here. Like this Favorite Tradition is kind of cute. Definitely don't like it on that. It's only okay on that. The other thing I could do, I'm just looking now, I have this gray here, and I could put that on there. That's only okay. I'm just trying to find a couple of things to use with this, you know, as little extra pieces here. This Create Wonder is kind of tongue-in-cheek, and I think I'm going to use it because people are going to be wondering what the heck I was doing. Is my thought behind that anyway. I do have this star. If I did that, I'd end up covering up, and I'm not sure I like that next to that, but we shall see. This one I kind of like because I like the favorite there, and it covers up. There's some carrots right here which aren't all that important, and the side of this plate. So I think I might do that. Okay. Still kind of looking to see what other pieces I can use here. And I think this is from the 'Tis the Season kit because it's a little bit of a darker green. The green from this year is more pine-like. I think I'd like that, but more if it was a little bit shorter. So I could cut that arrow down. And then here's a little date card that I could add in here, with that green being a little bit different. Or that one, or this one. And now maybe I put the Create Wonder on here just because it's something different. The greens are something different, which I'm thinking that works. And I think I do like this here. So before I decide what's going to go in there, I'm just going to pull out this piece, this 3x4 piece here, and I'm going to cut it even with the green behind it here. I'm just going to grab this. when I just saw these stars and realized that I do have stars and pieces in the puffy stickers too. Alright, and I'm just going to take this and glue it. Okay. It'll stay. My photo seems to be sticking to my mat here. Likes to do that with this Heidi Swapp mat. I guess that's, you know, then the mixed media doesn't stick to it if you're a mixed media scrapbooker. I'm not. I'm just using it to protect my desk because my desk is a mess. It has all sorts of different dings in it and that kind of thing from various trays and things I use, which I'm fine with that, but okay, so making sure that's at the right height. Okay, so if we put that there, that pretty much comes across, and then now there's a dates piece right there though, so maybe I don't want to use that, but what I could do is maybe use that little XOXOXO piece either there or here. And I think I like that. So I'm not repeating that date. Now, oh, the other thing I could do is I have a tab and I have a bigger XOXO piece. So let's see if I like either of those better. I like that. You can see that. Again, different greens. So I've got different greens going on, and then I'll use the sequins or the stickers here. And that's too big, so I think actually what I'm going to do is use that. And I'm going to glue this photo in because I think I'm ready to do this card. Yeah, and I'm going to make it go more to the right side. I don't know why, it just looks better to my eye. And I somehow have already gotten glue on that. Okay. So there's that card done. That card's pretty much as it is. I'm going to take this. Now I could use my staples on all of these things, but I think I'm going to keep them off because if I'm going to be using gold, I don't have gold tiny attacher staples. I know you can get them, I just don't have them. And then I think I'll just write John's Super Nachos because that's my brother and they are his Super Nachos. And then I'm going to trim this down a little bit, I think. I think I'll like it a little bit if it's just a little bit thinner. Looks a little bulky to me. I think this will go, oh, it doesn't go all the way across my photo here. So what I could do is I'm going to trim this little white edge off of here and I'm going to make it into a tiny little banner, or make this little tiny little banner edge here. Just by cutting in. The secret to making banners, if you don't know this, because I learned this, I thought it was a pretty cool trick, you cut a slot into the end in the middle here, and then you just cut from the corner to that slot, and you get an even banner most of the time. Or aka, I'm more likely to get an even banner that way, because otherwise I'm not so likely to get an even banner. Okay, so I'm just going to put that along there. And actually, I can take this off. Ugh, that stuck to the photo really fast. What I want to do is I'm going to cut this down even more and make it just a little bit shorter. So we're going to re-glue this again. Oh my goodness, I'm making a mess here. Okay, and that should be fine. You know, I've lost a little bit, but it's not going to affect the photo because I'm just going to put this right back over the top where it was. Okay. So I have the Create Wonder there, and it's a little messed up there, but once it goes in, you won't even see that. The date is 12/18. Place. Oops, 12/18/16, not 12/18/6. Just going to put our house in there, and then I'll come back and add in some details here. And this is paper. Sometimes I forget. And then I'm just going to write Packers win here. And write that. And I'm just going to quick check for my puffy stickers. Which I'm not easily finding at the moment. Oh, this is cute. This says believe. They won a tough game at the end. Well, it wasn't tough all game. They almost lost the game. How about that? So that would have been appropriate, but I don't really have a place I can put that believe, I think, so we'll just leave that off. And I've seen my puffy stickers a gazillion times, and now I'm not finding them. But there they are. So there's only one green star here and a Merry Christmas, which isn't as appropriate. But what I did find, I forgot I had these, is, because they're brand new and I just tucked them in here, is I have these really nice gold chipboard stars from Freckled Fawn. I bought this in a Black Friday package, and so I'm wondering if I could put a couple of those on here somewhere. Kind of cute. Actually, I like that with just the gold stars like that, and maybe nothing else. Or maybe 2 gold stars here, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put one right here, and you can read. Ugh. Goodness. Okay, so just create wonder there, and I think I'll just put a little star right there. Oh, and I really love how this is coming out now. I think what I'm going to do is put the stars on the outside though, so let's tuck these in. And I'm not sure if they are self-adhesive or not. I'm going to find out in just a second. They are, but what I'm going to do is I'm also going to add a little bit of adhesive on them with my ATG, just because they're sitting on the outside of the pocket. I want to make sure that they're okay. I like doing this where I'm adding little pieces of things in the pocket and outside of the pocket. I'm going to grab this card, and that backs my photo here. And the card is a little tall and wide, so I think I'll put those together. And then I think I'll just cut this top off here, because it's really quite a bit taller than my actual photo is. Okay, that will go in this one. And then we'll see how these 2 photos go together. A little tall. Okay. And I've said this before, you don't have to do this step where you glue things down, but if you don't like seeing a lot of borders and other pieces from the photo on the other side, this is a good way to do it, is just to do this. And I'm just trimming the photo. I'm doing it on the side because it's a pain for me to get the little snippets of paper off in the end. Much easier on my desk. Okay, so that's that piece with the super nachos. I'll tuck that in, and then I want to do the same thing here where I'm going to put this star. And this will be just a fun little something different in my day. Or not my day, but my week. Something a little bit different. It's good to see my brother. He doesn't live in the same city I do, so it's nice to get to, well, he does, but he spends a lot of time in another city as well for his job, so it's kind of nice to get to see him. Okay, so we've got that done, all of those done, all those in. I'm going to journal on the pocket. I'll get the photos done for you, and it'll be all ready. So I have a lovely little page celebrate. Oh, I forgot one thing. I need a number on here. So this is day, oh, and I messed up my number doing this. What I'm going to do is it peeled back the number a little bit. So I'm going to grab my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive, which I keep in this fine line bottle. I have the smaller hole for my fine line bottle, and what I do is when I first put my adhesive in there, I just put a little bit of extra water in it, and it's just fine. All right, so I just glued that 4 back down there. And put that top back on right away. Okay, so let's do that again. Put that in there. I'm going to kind of watch this a little bit. Okay, it's in there now. It should be good. All right. So back to this. I need to put a number, and I think what I'm going to do is just add the number down in here, and I think it would be good if I did the number in gold. And I have some Heidi Swapp stickers here. What did I say? This is day number 25, I think. Yes, it is. So what I could do now, the only thing is these kind of look like they have a little bit of, oh, you know what? I think there's 2 sheets in here. There are. This is cool. I didn't even realize this. There's a pink sheet and a gold sheet, and I didn't even know that. So I think what I'll do, I can put this little one, or I can see if I've got another set, but I think I only have, let's see. Oh, this might be cute too. I'm going to look at size because I think it's pretty little. Not that that can't work. It certainly can. But what I'm thinking about doing, oh, I like this better. That looks really nice here. Yeah. But what I think I'll do is I'm going to actually leave these on here right now, and then I'm going to put the card, I'll write around them, and then I'll put the card in and put them back on top. I'll take them off because I think I need to do that. These are from, these are American Crafts Happy Thickers, and they came with the Shine collection, the Maggie Holmes Shine collection. They'd be really hard to get, I think, if you tried to. You might find them, but really hard. So anyway, so this is how it's all going to look. I'm all done. I will take the photos again, as I said, and I'll be back with another layout tomorrow. Hope you're all well. Bye.